Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Now, before I get into today's topic, I just wanted to give a huge thanks on the growth of the channel. We're almost at 70 subs. It's kind of crazy. And I know I still got a long way to go before I can get that sweet YouTube ad revenue, but hey, man, I'm liking the growth, so let's keep that up. Okay, now today's topic is one that people seem to think went away, but I just want to show you how prevalent this is right now. And that is the predatory business practice in gaming. Now, I know last year it was all, microtransactions, but I just need you guys to realize just how big of an issue this is. In my opinion, there's nothing wrong with microtransactions so long as they don't interfere with the gameplay. When they interfere with the gameplay far too much, that's when it becomes a problem. I'm perfectly fine with the company making money, so before I get the fanboys talking about how companies need to make money, let me just clarify that there is nothing wrong with microtransactions. However, when they interfere with gameplay, that's when it's a problem. Now, I'm going to get into the reasons why the predatory business practices have gone way too overboard. Reason number one, most of the time, these microtransactions are no direct purchases. Randomization of microtransactions is heavily anti-consumer. I don't care if you support it or if you're against it. If you do support it, then I really need to understand what your excuse is on why we can't just buy the item. Why do we have to play the gambling game? Why can't I just buy the item? If I'm giving my money to the company, why do I need to play the RNG game? Why can't I just buy the item directly? Like say there's this sweet new keychain on something for COD World War II. And I'm like, holy crap, I want that keychain. Instead of me getting that keychain, I go to the store, click on it, purchase it. Boom, done. I have to open loot box after loot box after loot box, praying that I get it. That's not okay. If you're actually supporting microtransactions and you're fine with randomization, you are just probably a kid that was like, yep, I want to be a businessman when I grow up, because business is a scummy piece of crap. And it's dumb how they're willing to screw up gameplay just for the sake of making more bucks. Alright, next. Most of these games that practice these predatory practices, before the fanboys come in and say, but TC, they need to make money. I know I said this before, but I just need you to take into account how many forms of monetization that these people are usually getting. First off, we've got the small DLCs, not the big ones that are called expansions. The small little DLCs, like maybe just 2-3 hours of gameplay. We've got that. We've got the initial price. Then we've got the expansions that can sometimes be close to the initial price of the game, and microtransactions. That's 4 forms of monetization. You cannot say that that's okay. 4 forms of monetization. How are they not making money? That's what I want to know. When it's to the point where your company is putting in 4 forms of monetization in most of their games, I need to know how the heck they aren't making money, because what the heck are they doing with it? You know, are they going to freaking Beverly Hills and just blowing it all, or how are they not making money? I can't stand that argument. It is so stupid. 4 forms of monetization in your game, and you're telling me that this company needs to make money. You know, the microtransactions alone can get companies billions, okay? Billions. The initial price sales, think about it, $60. People bought 2 million copies. 60 times 2. That's 120 million on the initial freaking copy price if people bought 2 million copies of their game. How are you saying that these people are not making money? The argument just sounds so fanboyish. Like, I really, I, it boggles my mind to hear the argument of they need to make money having 4 forms of monetization in gaming. Jeez, man. Let me just move on to the next one. Alright, there is no way to earn these purchasable items in game. Now, I'm all well and good with people being able to just buy something directly and stuff like that, right? But I think that there shouldn't just be only cool stuff available only in the store. That is just a lot of incentive saying, hey, you see this amazing effect? Well, you can have it too. Just whip out the good old wallet, slap in a good 10 bill, and boom, there you go. You've got it now. I really feel like there should be ways to earn skins in game. Like, I mean, I know this might trigger people, but like, look at Fortnite's newest skin, the Galaxy skin. Amazing graphical effects, nice particles. But it's incentive to get the Samsung Galaxy, which is just a low price of $1,000. It's a low price of $1,000 to get a Fortnite skin, and I guarantee you, people are going to buy that phone solely for the skin. There needs to be ways to earn at least some cool looking skins in games. I don't care if it's free to play. I don't care if you're like, oh, the company needs to make money, because if that's the point, what's the point of even being a good player at a game if you can't be rewarded with other things besides number statistics? Oh yeah, I got number statistics, but look at me, I didn't spend money on a game, so now I'm ridiculed for being a default skin in Fortnite. You know, like why can't I just unlock a good cosmetic normally? I don't get that, because numbers are fine. Like, okay, you got bragging rights, but then there's the fact that, oh, you don't look as cool as this person because you didn't spend money in the shop, which is, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not big on cosmetics, but I know certain people are. In my opinion, in a game like Fortnite, I don't like the whole idea of, okay, I have a whole bunch of wins, a whole bunch of kills, and I'm not rewarded with any skin. Like, are you kidding me? This isn't just about Fortnite. This goes for, like, any kind of game that has rewards for, I guess hard work, I should say. Because there's plenty of games that, like, reward hard work with a cool cosmetic. And I really think most games should incorporate this if they're gonna be so heavy on the microtransactions, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, last but not least, the most important thing about this, the most important thing about the bad predatory practices in gaming, they divide the fan base, okay? The thing about games, as I said in a previous video, when you divide a fan base, that heavily limits the devs to want to update, I guess, both versions, if that makes sense. For example, I have a PS3 and I have Destiny on the PS3, and then I have Destiny on the PS4. The Destiny on PS3 is far less patched than the PS4 Destiny. Now, that right there means that people can enjoy a different version of the same game simply because things are different. That is the same thing for a lot of other games that choose to go the expansion DLC route, right? Like, you could have an entirely different game just by choosing to play on something older, which divides the fans, because then they're like, oh, well, I'm going to go with the newest update, and then other fans are like, well, no, I'm sticking with this because it's better. Division of player base is not good, because that means if the devs aren't going to update, how how should I say it? They're not gonna update both versions of the game and they only stick to one, then let's just say you're gonna have quite the divide, especially on like forums and things, because then they're gonna be like, okay, well, I'm on the older version, why aren't I getting updates? And then the thing is, well, they're like, well, you didn't spend money, so why should we update the game? That's the whole thing. It's like incentive to get the newer version, and then other people are like, well, yeah, it's the older version, so it shouldn't get updated. Which in case it's the same game, so the update should apply in general, if you know what I mean. It's really annoying because these business practices are only getting worse as time goes on. That's not even to get us started on how it's affecting, I guess like historical accurateness, because that's something that people have been talking about with Battlefield 5. But that's a whole nother freaking cookie to bite into. Thanks so much for watching. I really been a fan. Like, I know I just said this at the beginning, but I'm really thankful for the support that a lot of people have showed me. A lot of people try and say, when you start this channel, oh, you're not gonna get views. I'm like, even people with millions of subs, that doesn't mean that they're gonna get that many views on each video. It just does not work like that. So I'm just saying it's a bit of a grind. So just don't think that because you have like 1,000 subs or 10,000 subs, you're always gonna get 10,000 views on each video. It just doesn't work like that. And I know that discourages a lot of people, and that actually discouraged me for a time. But then I just actually started looking at people, and it made sense, because some people can just sub and they just don't have time to watch your videos. So there's that. But thanks for the people that did sub. If you would like to sub and join the Doombot squad, then I just want to inform you that the only way to sub now is to hit subscribe and the notification bell, because that is the only way to get videos into your subscription feed, because yay, YouTube. Also, I just want to say that I created an Amino. I'm not sure if people know what that is. It's an app that helps you, I guess, meet people, because I'm not really active on Twitter or any real social media. But if you would like to give me suggestions on content, then feel free. It will be linked in the description, and I'm going to try and link it in all my videos from now on. But that's all I had to say, so thanks for listening. Rate the video what you think it deserves. Tell me what you want to see in the future in the comments below. And as always, I'll see all of you in the next video. Take care.